Hello and welcome to your UniSA online course, Construction Cost Planning. Week 9, Building Lifecycle Costing. In the course today, we've been very much focused on the initial or the capital cost of the project, as this is the primary role of cost planners, and that is to accurately predict the cost to build and set a realistic budget across the design elements. Now we turn our attention to costs that accrue after the project is complete. And for some clients, this whole-of-life cost approach is important to consider, particularly when they will own and occupy the building after its construction. Lifecycle costing essentially involves assessing the cost of something over its expected life or a given finite period. For example, in the case of a car, you would consider not only the initial purchase price, but also the ongoing costs such as petrol, insurance, registration, maintenance, repairs, etc. Similarly, in the case of a building, you would consider not only the construction cost, but also the ongoing costs of electricity, maintenance, replacement of plant equipment, etc. One difficulty of dealing with costs over time is that due to inflation, the value of a dollar decreases over time, meaning that the value of a dollar today is greater than the value of a dollar sometime in the future. This is often referred to as the time value of money. To assist in assessing the value of money at different points in time, we will consider how we can convert the value of money in the future to a present value. This calculation is called discounting and is the basis on which cost planners can provide cost advice to clients on alternative choices that may have different upfront capital costs and running or operational costs. As we will further explore in this week's learning exercises, this could be the economics of a choice between, say, laying carpet or laying tiles as a floor covering to an area of the building, or choosing different timber frame windows that need painting periodically in lieu of windows with aluminium frames that do not require painting as they are protected with a longer lasting powder coated finish. So in summary, using the life cycle costing approach and discounting technique, we can assess alternatives and provide advice as cost planners to clients for a whole building or components of a building that has a time value of money consideration. And at the end of this week, by undertaking the learning tasks and activities, students will be able to become familiar with the definitions and terms associated with building life cycle costing techniques, explain the concept of the time value of money, the discounting of future cash flows, and net present value. Explain the recommended steps in life cycle costing processes and illustrate some common applications of the life cycle costing technique. Discuss underlying assumptions and various limitations of the life cycle costing technique, and undertake a basic life cycle costing exercise for a building component or building element using building cost data. So I hope you enjoy your learning activities this week, and remember that life cycle costing is a tool that can be useful across a wide range of personal, individual economic choices and not just buildings.